without the funds for the ship, there's no more money for your car. There'll be replaced Donkey Kong with the Ding Dong. There'll be no more toaster strudels. For the result, for that matter. Where you going? I'm coming back. We're going to have to...
Wow. Huge. Fell down, hit his head, died.
What? He died?
Yeah. 70-something-year-old veteran, white dude, called him a nigger. We punched him. Right hooked him.
Was the black dude that knocked out the 17? I don't know.
I feel like you kind of deserve it.
I'm not saying you deserve it, but...
If you don't deserve for your life to take it.
Yeah,
yeah. That's tough. It's still assault, though, at the end of the day. Like, his words should not affect you to that manner. It shouldn't. I'm not saying that at home.
Crazy word. Hey, y'all got called the home. Let's say that.
Yeah. Said stop being racist, Lou.
Said you're the rest to come home. I'm gonna go ahead and visit you. Man. Old people, my thing is, they be feeling like they can say anything. Like,
yeah. You know you can.
So I'm 50. Don't know if 50-year-olds supposed to be out here fighting. Get into it with a 29-year-old male. 29-year-old male said that I started. Let me tell you what I don't do. Start fights. 5'7", 160 pounds, I'll go around starting fights. 29-year-old male, we get into it, and I'm going to tell y'all the story so y'all have ample opportunity to see and figure out who started this fight. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I said something first. What I said, it's not what I said. We're going to start the story from the truth. This is what I said. Take them to his out. What's my son?
Welcome to something special and rare. It's number one versus number two. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamps, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the
That's the OD.
Strong job by the coverage team.
The OD?
Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Don't go.
And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, and he throws it back. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the nice touchdown negated by the penalty, and it'll back the offense up. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. This time, a completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kurt. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team. Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Literally quick.
Brought down short of the sticks. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Crosses the 35. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned.
You got a fire on him.
Where he was.
Right?
By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Oh, we set up.
It got to be somewhere. Somewhere.
It's in the butt.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the
She
drive
couldn't,
started.
so he thought she was good. How she get it out of her butt?
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's going to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first
they
quarter.
do it.
And as we move to the second quarter,
They find a way to have it.
teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive line.
Yeah, that's serious. He trying to kill the police.
History and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
Well, this is a great toss play for the 1st down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a 1st down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. There on the ground. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, makes a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Yeah, should be.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here they go right here.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Love you too.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up end. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To dart right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. Quick juke to get free. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one and set it second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
It's on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, it's a double pass. Makes a quick grab. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the defense wraps him up.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this deep.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to move the sticks and set up now first down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
He fires it down the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick dart to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Scooped up in the defense. Football comes out. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make down yardage.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. On third down, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking deep to the right side. What a catch! Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better...
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Sooners. Too much speed for the defense.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped it. Somehow, that is a fitting ending the way this offense has played today. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
instincts there as a defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. That's been in reports here. Now a long way to go. And with this third down.